Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode, the adventures of Doto Jadeflare. In the previous episode, Doto was fighting with Revocane and Nagidal in the town and in the fortress. In the process, both Nagidal and Revocane got hurt, and I started looking into options for equipping the companions, something which hasn't been possible in Dwarf Fortress before. Then I found out that there are tools for it, but they are not yet updated to this to the version I was playing. So I have now updated to version 34.03, and I'm looking at the forums and trying to find a way that I can equip the companions so I can continue, because I like Revocane and Nagidal, so I don't want them to go with just their fists against any dangerous opponent. So I'm taking a break here from recording, and hopefully I don't need to wait for several days to continue recording. I will continue recording at some point, but I'm hoping to find a way to equip the companions when I do that. So yeah, for me, little break from Dwarf Fortress, and for you this will continue in a matter of seconds, and my future me will take on from here. Okay, between what you just heard and what I'm recording now, a couple of days passed, and I have some exciting news. Well, not news, but I'm excited about this. First of all, I'm now running to version 34.03. There's already a 04 out, but I haven't updated to that yet. But the biggest news is that the DF hack now has a feature to swap bodies. It was previously, I think there was a D-fusion or something that did that, but now DF hack is doing it. You don't see it, but there's an command in it to first of all to list all the equipment for the whole party, and then there's the option to body swap. I'm now recording on Fraps, but I will record in the future with something that captures the whole screen, so I can show you the DF hack, because this is so amazing. This is what's been wrong with adventure mode. When the companions broke their arms or something, or well, if you find better armor, you weren't able to give it to the companions, but now you can. And to begin, let's put all these extra gear I have. I have an iron cap, and then I picked up Nagidal's Morning Star, and I also had Revocane's Pike. And now that I can give them stuff, I can also give them maybe an extra backpack or something, but well, I'll need to look at that later. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm now here in the middle with Doto, and what I will do is look at Revocane's. Wait a minute. First I need to check what did I have. Additional shield. Yes, there it is. Drop. Oh. Right, so I will open the companion list and take a look at Revocane's details, and in DF hack I'm giving a command ADV / body swap, and now I'm Revocane. Well, I'm not Revocane, but I'm here in Dwarf Fortress, in Revocane's body. And what that will help me to do, I'm now controlling Revocane here. And I can walk into this pile of items and take the cap. I can wear the cap, and because Revocane doesn't have anything at the moment, I will pick up the shield and I will pick up the pike. Or not, because apparently my hand is still right. Okay, well then Revocane will go without the shield until that wound heals, if it heals. But anyway, now Revocane has a pike, and then we're gonna look at Nagidal and give body swap, and now we are in Nagidal's body. And Nagidal is there next to the wall, and Nagidal already has a shield, so we will pick up. Well, actually, we will upgrade Nagidal's shield. So drop the copper shield, and Nagidal doesn't have a backpack yet, but I will eventually get these companions better gear all over. But now the most important part was to get weapons back to their hands. So let's pick up the iron shield, and then let's pick up the iron Morningstar. So there, Nagidal has the Morningstar back, and if we look at the Morningstar here, we can already see that it has several skill. It is a Slayer in the hands of Nagidal, and Nagidal is back in business, and we will be able to give all kinds of cool gear to Nagidal herself. And then let's look at Doto again and body swap, and there we go. We are back in where we started, and Doto is the main character again. Revocane is with Doto, Nagidal is with Doto. Revocane is carrying a pike. Nagidal has iron Morningstar and iron shield, and we are ready to rock. I don't think I've been this excited in Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode ever, and I've played this quite a bit, but this is the best thing ever. Truly the best thing ever. Oh wow, this I'm so excited. Of course, the deal is now that I got all this gear. we will very likely die here, but who cares? In the next adventures, we'll be able to gear up the companions from the start, and wow, just amazing. Revocane is quite vulnerable now because she doesn't have a shield. But let's go take a look if there are more man bandits here or whatnot. Well, actually, I could start with getting all this gear and truly gearing up the companions. Well, of course, I could first take a look at the area. Yes, there is an enemy. There's a swordman, and Revocane, the crazy Amazon warrior lady, is rushing straight into the fight. I stepped between her and the swordman, hopefully eating at least one shot, so Revocane can focus on hitting, and so she doesn't need to block. I'm gonna bash this swordman in the head with my silver hammer. Wow! I just one-shot it. I took one. That swordman was running at me. I ran at it, and then as soon as I was next to it, I bashed the swordman in the head with my silver warhammer, bruising the muscle and jamming the swordsman's skull through the brain, tearing the brain, and he's been struck down with 1 hit. Take that, swordman. Is there more of you? Now that this is going so well, I'm expecting a bolt in the eye or something. Looks like the fellows aren't going anywhere now, so that's a good thing. Let's see what this fellow was carrying. Copper two-handed sword. Pouch filled with coin. Yeah, that was amazing shot, Doto. You are becoming quite a badass hammerman. Okay, but now I will get back to gearing up. Is there someone up here? No. What? Revocane is somewhere. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Revocane was left there alone. Revocane's right lower arm bone has been fractured. I shouldn't have left Revocane alone. Well, now I am between. I should have traveled farther into the southern part. This was the second time I'm getting these companions hurt. How badly Revocane is hurt. Yeah, dropped. Yeah, Revocane doesn't have either arms in use right now, I think. Well, the good news is I am now between Revocane and this maze man who has a copper flail. Oh, Revocane, you crazy lady. Going against the maze man without a shield. Okay, so the weapon is in right hand. Let's see if we can hit this guy in the head as well. No, we can't, at least not right away, but I will do an unnamed hit. Oh, this maze man is good. My shot was blocked and the maze man counter-striked, but I blocked that one. The maze man attacked me, but I dodged the attack. Now I'm getting a chance to hit. Should I go for the left upper arm, perhaps? No, I missed. But at the same time, Revocane is going around the statue, and we'll probably get a chance to stab the maze man in the back. But, let's see. Okay, I'm getting an easy strike for possibly very square hit on the lower body, so I will take that. The maze man parries the shot, counter strikes but misses. Hits again, but I block it with my shield. Going for another hit on the lower body. Again, the maze man blocks the shot, counter strikes, misses, hits again, but I block it. Yeah, exchanging hits and blocks, and I bash the maze man in the right hand, bruising the muscle. The maze man strikes at me, but I block it. At the same time, Revocane charges the maze man from behind, and strikes the mace man, but somehow the ninja parries the shot. But Revocane collides with the mace man, and they tangle together and tumble forward. I'm taking a shot at the mace man. I'm going for the right upper arm. Hopefully I can make the mace man lose hold of the weapon. And indeed, it works. I bash the mace man in the right upper arm from the side, jamming the bone through the right shoulder's muscle, fracturing the right shoulder's bone, and the mace man loses hold of the copper flare. At the same time, Nagidal joins the fight, striking the mace man in the right upper arm with the pommel of his iron morningstar, fracturing the bone through the mace man's sheep wool coat, and mace man gives into the pain. Revocane tries to finish off the mace man with a hit to the head with Revocane's copper pike, and manages to tear the muscle, and a tendon in the skull has been torn. So I think it's, well, actually, I could here take a shot and finish the mace man, but I will let either Revocane or Nagidal take this one. And it is Nagidal who gets the honors, bashing the unconscious mace man in the head, shattering the skull and tearing the brain. An artery has been opened, a tendon in the skull has been torn. Iron Morningstar has lodged firmly into wound, and the mace man has been struck down. Good job, Nagidal. Good job. Now we need to keep our eyes open. Come on, Nagidal, let's Revocane stand up. Is Revocane still without any still without weapon? No, it somehow managed to keep hold of the copper pike in the left hand, but the right hand was broken even more by the mace man. Okay, there's another enemy, the sword man. This time Nagidal steps up. Nagidal is biting the sword man in the left upper arm, bruising the muscle. I don't know what happened when I was behind the pillar, but they are now at the same screen. Nagidal is not hurt more, the sword man is. So there was some successful hit there. At least Nagidal strikes the sword man in the right upper leg with the Morningstar, and Revocane kicks the sword man in the lower body, bruising the guts, basically kicking the sword man in the stomach. At the same time, Nagidal latches on firmly in the left upper arm. Okay, so that's good. So Revocane tried to kick the sword man in the nuts. At the same time, Nagidal is biting the sword man in the arm. I went around the pillar and come from behind. I'm going for the upper body bash. I come from behind, jamming the right through ribs through the swordman's right lung, tearing the right lung. The swordman has trouble breathing. The swordman tries to hit Nagidal but misses. Nagidal still biting the swordman in the left upper arm, now shaking the swordman around, bruising the bone, tearing apart the muscle. An artery has been opened by that attack. At the same time, Revocane stabs the swordman in the left lower arm, which Nagidal is conveniently keeping in one place, tearing the muscle, and the swordman drops his sword. Excellent teamwork. Another one biting the arm and biting the weapon arm, and other one stabbing the same arm, making sure the damage is done. I'll continue bash from behind. can't. Oh right, my warhammer is stuck on the shoulder of the right, so I need to twist that away from it. Nagidal strikes the swordman. Again, Revocane pulls out her pike. Okay, let's go for the lower body and bash. Bruising the stomach of the swordman, Nagidal bashing the swordman in the upper body, bruising the liver. I managed to fracture the swordman's left shoulder's bone, Revocane tearing the left lung of the swordman. The swordman is having even more trouble breathing at the same time. Nagidal bashing the swordman's left lower leg, chipping the bone. Excellent teamwork, fellows. Yeah, I think now it's only matter of finishing the fellow down. The swordman is unconscious as I bash the swordman in the right upper leg, jamming the bone through the right hip's muscle and fracturing the right hip. And I think I will now, because the swordman is unconscious, I will let either Revocane or Nagidal finish it off. Revocane stabs the swordman, Nagidal pulls out his morning star from the swordman's head. And this time it is again Nagidal who gets the honors to kill this swordman, striking the swordman down with the morning star. Let's see if we can find more enemies here. There are some gems here. Maybe now I can focus on gearing up the fellows. We should probably go up and heal Revocane's wounds. Let's take those leather gloves. There's nice leather sock mail here, so let's take those. What do we have here? Here we have a bag. Take that back. And a couple of swords. Also leather sock mails on houses. Some monies. Okay, I'm not sure how this system works. It seems that these enemies so-called respawn here. Large copper dagger. Some money. Okay, that's it. cap. Pouch. Here, leather gloves. A pouch. A leather cap. Okay, and in here we should have something even better. Bow and arrows. One thing also about this body swap thing is that previously, if you got a companion, a bowman or crossbowman, after they ran out of bolts, they basically were just bashing with that bow or crossbow. But now with the body swap, you'll be able to swap and give them ammunition. Alright, this backpack here. Bronze breastplate. Yeah, all these things that weren't upgrades for Doto, these are all upgrades for iron gauntlets, everything here. So nice. Chain leggings. Awesome. A lot of arrows. If I manage to recruit a bowman, I can come and pick up some stuff from here. Okay, let's drop these things here and swap bodies and gear up the fellows. Okay, so copper shield, a bronze cap, copper cap, bronze helm, leather dress, gloves, sock mail, bag, cap, gloves. Yeah, this is taking time, by no means convenient and or anything like that, but I don't really care. This is still so great. I've quite a lot of money I could go and backpack and a bag, a hood, the bronze breastplate, not a backpack, iron gauntlets, chain leggings. I think that's it. Yep. And then we will first gear up Revocane. We will go for Go for the body swap, and we are now in Revocane's body. So there's an external window for the DF hack, and I'm there giving a command for the body swap, taking Revocane's body. And for Revocane we will take a backpack. Well, actually we will first need to drop the bike because the poor Revocane only has one hand. So we will get the backpack and we will wear that. Then we will get let's take copper cap. Alright, do I have a cap already? Oh, this explains why that one fellow had such a trouble beating down Revocane. Has an iron cap under the copper helm. But we will remove the woolen cap and drop that, and then wear the copper cap. Nagidal has a bronze helm. Revocane has a copper helm, so Revocane will take the bronze helm. We will remove the copper helm, drop it, wear the bronze helm. So now Revocane's head is in order. And we will next get... So Revocane has a bronze breastplate already. But I think the one on the ground is better, so Revocane will take that. And next, maybe wear that extra hood. Revocane only has leather gloves. No, woolen gloves. Okay, those will need to go. Get the iron gauntlets. Maybe next time, if Revocane's hands heal up, they will stay healthy now that she has iron gauntlets. Let's pull leather gloves on top of those. Top of those iron ones. Okay, what else did we have here? Chain leggings. Right, let's get those for Revocane as well. Let's take that back. And put it in the backpack. Okay, so sock mail. Yeah, let's remove the socks. And drop them. Get the leather chosen. Right, now we have Revocane with in head, copper cap, iron cap. I am also seeing this in the DF hack window better. Revocane has a bronze breastplate and iron gauntlets and iron leggings. No armor in feet yet. But apart from that, Revocane is pretty much set up. Apart from the weapon, we probably need a better weapon than copper pike. Okay, let's go and see what Nagidal has to say and body swap to Nagidal. And first of all, Nagidal will drop the Morning Star and get a backpack from the floor. Put that on. That will help a great deal. Bronze cap already has a bronze helm. Already has a bronze breastplate. We can get rid of. Oh, actually, we don't need to. Already have a leather cap. Can we wear the leather dress for extra protection? Maybe it should have been. Revocane who wear the dress, but it doesn't matter. It's all matter of protection. Everyone is a cross-dresser in Dwarf Fortress. Right, so Nagidal has leather gloves as well. Let's get rid of the socks and wear the leather sock mail instead. Right. This bone bracelet, might as well wear that as well. And get the bag and put the bag. Oh, it is already in the backpack, never mind. Right, and then we will swap back to Doto. There we go. And let's see if were those skills notable enough for us to get some reputation. Maybe this Axeman wants to join now. Hey, what's up? Do you want to join us? No, still need more meaningful kills, I guess. Nothing is enough. Our campfire is still smoking here. So I think we will... Oh, the smoke from the campfire. I think we will rest here for a couple of hours. Hopefully Revocane will heal up. Let's get Revocane. The right upper arm is still has some massive scars in it. So I think we will at least try if Revocane can hold a shield. Swapping to Revocane's body. And let's check the health. Ability to grasp somewhat impaired. So probably can't. Yeah, but at least we can get the shield. Shield in the backpack. So Revocane is carrying the shield, but can't use it yet. Better than nothing, that one. And back to Doto. we can get, I think, good practice below. So I think we will do just that. Let's eat. I will drop my backpack here. I still had the other. Right, let's move some things to the other backpack. Drop this backpack. No, where is it? No, I need to remove it, of course. Remove it and then drop it. Now I'm moving faster. Alright, I still have a bit of extra. I can drop this quiver here. Right. Okay, let's go down, see if there are more foes here. Did we get respawns? Or respawns? Yes, we did. Swordman, wielding a copper two-handed sword. Wow, must be a strong man wielding a two-handed sword in one hand. Extremely long hair with this guy. Okay, so it's time to kill the hippie. Letting the swordman next to me, waiting with my silver hammer raised, and I will take a shot at the swordman's lower body. And I managed to immediately bruise the swordman's guts. At the same time, Nagidal is smartly flanking the swordman. I think I can get another hit in. Let's try to break his legs. Well, it's nice when things work as you planned. I swing my silver warhammer into the swordman's right lower leg, chipping a bone, and the swordman immediately falls over. So the swordman is down. I will first try to get rid of the swordman's shield, and that works as planned as well, as I pass the swordman the left lower arm, fracturing a bone. Swordman loses hold of his shield, and Nagidal takes an advantage of that and passes the swordman into upper right back teeth, and the teeth flies up in arc. Nagidal is specializing in this dentist work, getting ripping off the teeth with the Iron Morningstar. I kinda like that style. I'm going to bash the lower body of the swordman, and I managed to tear up the lower spine's nervous tissue. And Nagidal passes the swordman in the right hand, severing a motor nerve and tearing a tendon. And the swordman drops the sword, so he's pretty much defenseless, and we are just beating him down. Revocane stabs the swordman in the guts, pretty much opening the swordman's stomach with the pike, and Nagidal passes the swordman in the left arm. And we continue to beat the fellow down again. No, actually, this time it was me. I punched the swordman in the mouth, and more teeth flew away. Yeah, this swordman is ready to be finished. I will let the fellows beat the swordman down. Swordman is unconscious now, with Nagidal's bash to the swordman's left foot that served even more nerves. And Nagidal gets the kill shot again. Oh, there are two enemies here. Did we step into too much trouble now? Alright, Nagidal has a legendary name. Oh, stupid FPS counter is blocking the full name. Nagidal Suglofi is the normal name. Mothexatra Dick. Yeah, I need to check that name. Hermetic son of Ani something. The counter is on the way. Okay, we have Mace Man and the Swordman running at us. I'm afraid Nagidal will rush in and interrupt the swordman, so I will let him do that. I will wait here. Well, actually, the Mace Man came to us and Nagidal waited here as well. Good job. I will try to let's see what is a copper flail in the right hand. The swordman who's approaching has a sword in the left hand, so we will be targeting right hand of the Mace Man and the left hand of the Swordman. I will probably forget that, but maybe we can try to make this Mace Man drop the shield or something. Okay, things went badly from there. Let's see what's happened. I charged at the Mace Man, colliding with the Mace Man, dangling together and tumbling forward, and the Mace Man did lose hold of the shield, so I effectively pulled the Swordman out from Nagidal's range, giving Nagidal a chance to fight the Swordman one-on-one, and we are here with this Mace Man, who is already a bit hurt. Will stand up. Nagidal strike the Swordman, but the shot is blocked. The Swordman tried to counter strike but missed. Tried to hit again. but Nagidal parried the shot. Revocane scratches the mace man in the left hand. Use your weapon, Revocane. And I'm standing on top of this sword man now. I mean mace man. Let's see if I can pull out the hit. I bashed the mace man standing on top of him in the leg. Nagidal strikes the swordman, but the shot is parried. The swordman counter strikes, misses, but on the second strike manages to stab Nagidal in the right hand, tearing apart the fat. Revocane stabs the mace man. Okay, I need to help Nagidal and step one screen up. At the same time, Nagidal charges the swordman, fracturing the bone, hitting the swordman in the left arm. Good strategy, Nagidal, excellent. And the swordman drops his sword. Of course, these soldiers could be females. I'm always referring to them as males. Anyway, so Nagidal, good job there, disarming the swordman. Revocane missed the mace man. So now the swordman is in extreme pain on the ground. The mace man is in extreme pain on the ground. We have the upper hand. I will try to hit the swordman in the head from behind, and manage to do that, bruising the muscle in the head, tearing the upper spine's nervous tissue. The swordman drops shield, so the swordman is quite well out of the business. Revocane isn't able to damage the mace man, so I will quickly turn around and try to hit the mace man in, well, let's go for an unaimed shot. I managed to bash the mace man in the right upper arm, fracturing the bone. Mace man dropped his weapon. Nagidal opens the swordman's stomach, spilling the guts out. And Revocane stabs the mace man in the lower body, tearing the stomach. Okay, good job. I hit the swordman, again swinging to the other direction, fracturing the bone. Revocane pulls out the pike from mace man's stomach. Nagidal passes the swordman, chipping bone. Nagidal and Doto keep on beating the swordman, doing some more damage. I managed to jam the right up arm's bone through right shoulder's muscle and fracturing the right shoulder. Revocane is tearing the mace man's true ribs. Nagidal punches the swordman in the left upper arm. I switch to the mace man again. Not getting good hits on these fellows. Oh, the mace man somehow pulled an attack on me, but I dodged it. Revocane bites the mace man in the head from the side. Okay, if that's what you fancy. Nagidal is punching the swordman. I'm now here bashing the mace man. At the same time, Revocane is biting it from behind. No, the mace man breaks the grip of Revocane's bite. This time Nagidal is biting the swordman in the lower body, basically biting the swordman in the stomach, trying to break that open. The mace man's guts are opened. He's vomiting and retching. mace man gives into the pain. Revocane gets a chance to finish that. I will try to hit the sword man, who's still able to pull out some hits. And I bite the sword man in the right lower leg, bruising the muscle through his sock mail. Okay, this gives me a chance to go for wrestles and try to shake the swordman's right lower leg. And I do, bruising a tendon. Let's see, I think I will continue shaking. Oh, but the swordman managed to pull himself out from my bite. Revocane continues and tries to finish up the mace man, not being able to do that yet. Let's go for a shield strike on the sword man, bruising muscle. Nagidal punches the swordman in the throat from behind. The swordman is aiming at me at the moment. Oh, my kick in the swordman's head jams the swordman's skull through the brain, tearing the brain. The swordman is dead. I kicked the swordman into death. Okay, let's see if Revocane can finish off the mace man, or will Nagidal get honors again. I think Nagidal will get honors with the Morning Star. And there Nagidal comes in and passes the mace man in the head, tearing the brain, shattering the skull. Oh, and all this time the swordman's bronze sword was stuck in Nagidal's body, probably in the right hand. Nagidal is now bleeding, but probably not too dangerously. Right hand is cut open, right hand is oozing. Ah, there's the full name. So the English name for Nagidal is Nagidal Thiretroths, the hermetic son of animals. Poor Revocane is not getting any kills. So no legendary name for Revocane yet, but I'm sure that day will come. Bronze shield, not bad. Going through the items under the vomit of this guts of the mace man. Right, and here we had the sword man. Was Nagidal still able to hold on to the Morning Star and shield? Yes. Very nice. And Nagidal is no longer bleeding. It was just a little flesh wound. Revocane. Yeah, Revocane's other arm is still a bit broken. Oh my goodness! There are 3 enemies in this room. and crossbow bolt was shot at my face as I opened the door. I will step back from the door. The pikeman follows me into the doorway. Revocane is there on the side. Now this is problematic that there's a crossbow man there. If only Revocane was smart enough to stay there and not charge in, but it's probably too much to ask for that. Well, I will. Oh wow! With one hit I fractured the bone of the pikeman's left lower arm, and pikeman immediately went down, and Revocane ran into the. Oh, Revocane will get bolt in somebody, but that's for sure. The good news is that this pikeman gave into the pain, so I'll probably be able to finish the pikeman with one hit. And that's what I did. But now Revocane is there, fighting a pike master. Whoa, this is some sort of a leader of these men. Oh, Revocane, why did you have to go there in the doorway? We could have free-manned the pike master here at the door. Okay, I will. I'm not sure how this body swap functions in battle, but I will take control of Revocane. Ask him to come out from the door. Well, damn it. Okay, Revocane fell down. There's a oh no, we're gonna die in here. We are going to die. There's a pike master and there's a master lasher here. I will switch back to Doto's body. Oh, we stepped into a whole lot of trouble now. Oh, come on! I couldn't even get a hit in. I messed up the bodies. Oh no, there's. Oh wow, wow. The master lasher. Oh wow. This started alright, but this is probably where it will end. Against two masters. We'll try to hit the mess. Okay, I won't. The bike master. Can't get good hits on these fellows. Spearman. Could pass their legs out. Okay, I'm getting a good hit on the swordman, so I will take that. Let's go for a lower body. Revocane is being beaten and will probably die. Everyone is hitting Revocane, including the masters. Nagidal shot at the master lasher was blocked, and the master lasher counter strikes and lashes Nagidal in the right foot, jamming the bone. Swordman fractures the Revocane's right upper arm's bones, opens an artery. Yeah, Revocane is going bye-bye. We'll try to hit the Pikemaster in the upper body, but miss. The Pikemaster counter strikes, but the hit is deflected from my gauntlet. Revocane's left foot is chopped off. Oh wow! I'm hitting the spearman in the upper body. Oh no. No. Nagidal drops a shield, I fall over as I'm slashed in the right foot by the master lasher. I will try to retreat from this. Yeah, this was quickly over. We stepped into way more than we were able to help. My shield arm was broken. I dropped my shields. Revocane died. Revocane has been struck down. There's a chieftain there as well. Wow. Oh wow. Yeah. I went one door too far. I will desperately try to escape this, but I am on the ground. Okay. One hit from the chieftain as I went unconscious and I'm dead. Oh wow. Well, that was a whole lot of fun as long as it lasted, but that's where it ends. And right there before I died, Nagidal died as well. Yeah, this there was a master lasher, master pikeman, a chieftain in that room. So yeah. All right. Well, that was awesome, and really liking the body swap from the DF hack. So, but I will finish the game and take a look at the legends. Oh, I'm so disappointed, Right, let's look at the legends. That was by far the greatest adventure we've had, even that we were pretty much in the same location all the time. But let's take a look. Doto Kesmelakkar Sedast Jestri, Doto Jadeflare, the Moistness of organization, only 20 years old. Began wandering the wilds in 250 and became the enemy of amusing lusters when Doto struck down dug up round weaver with silver bow hammer in Goddess Saffron. Doto became an enemy of Bogus when mortally wounded kobold Lupufrolker, who bled to death in Bogus Plains. At the same place, Doto struck down 2 more kobolds, and became the enemy of Persuasive Liberation when Doto struck down Kip Splastvaxis in Ferrytruths. Doto also struck down in the same fortress dug up fight-braced Sula more murdered systems and what? The same guy again? Right, okay, there's a bit of a problem with generation anyway, and also struck down Arek Glowfrues and struck down Melbe Kalmajaks. All in all, 9 notable kills, respected for heroic acts by the same organization they were enemy to. Interesting, so they kind of respected their enemy. That's kind of cool. And yeah, that's it. Let's look at Nagidal. Nagidal Suklofi Muthesathradik, or Nagidal Tiredrots, the hermetic son of animals. Was born in 226, only 24 years of age. Began wandering the wilds when Doto asked him to join the party. Nagidal also became the enemy of amusing lusters and an enemy of Bogus when Nagidal struck down 2 kobolds in the Bulbous Plains. Nagidal became an enemy of the Persuasive Liberation as well, striking down 5 of their members in Ferrytruths. Nagidal's home Goodwisk, gaining 6 notable kills and 2 other kills, Alligator and 1 lesser man. And finally we have Revocane, who is probably much older than the rest of us were. Find Revocane here. There he is, 54 years old. Revocane Uncle fires. We also get the history of Revocane here. Oh, now I feel even worse that Revocane is dead. This was a truly interesting character, had all that history. Revocane Uncle Fires was a human born in 196. Revocane was the only daughter of Ligir youthful classes and mostly admired frog. In 208, in 12 years of age, Revocane married Bucha Wound-Touched and became a farmer in Macerins. And for 13 years they farmed the land in Macerins, and Revocane, then 25 years of age, was attacked by Nani Secretive Spears the Dented Leopard, who, after we talked to Revocane in the previous video, learned that this Nani Secretive Spears pretty much killed and slaughtered Revocane's whole family, including Revocane's mother, husband, children, and all that. So, but Revocane was defeated but escaped unscathed from that fight. And 8 years after that, an elf attacked Revocane, and again Revocane escaped. In the same year, Gwynbor Copperglazed attacked Revocane. Again Revocane escaped. Run away to fight another day was Revocane's motto, it seems. Viral Sukarimirad attacked Revocane, and Revocane escaped. These might have been the same attack, so maybe these are some fellows ambushed Revocane or something. Also in the same gang, Roddy, Sweetness Grows, the weak sport, attacked Revocane and Revocane escaped. So probably all these four men, 3 men and 1 elf attacked Revocane and Revocane escaped that ambush. Revocane began wandering the wilds in 234, 16 years before our adventure began. Goyo, brain-shingled the sepia ape, attacked Revocane, and again Revocane escaped. But then, in the year 250, when Revocane joined Doto and Nagidal, Revocane mortally wounded 1 kobold, but that's about it, and then was struck down by Nasnok Lawblocked. So Revocane only got 1 kill, no notable kills, but however was respected for heroic acts by this new enemy, who in the end also killed Revocane. And here we can see related historical figures. Revocane's mother, father, husband, eldest son, eldest daughter, youngest son. The eldest daughter and youngest son and husband were killed in Mazerins. Eldest son was killed earlier, in only 4 years of age. Interesting. And the youngest daughter died at 6 years of age. Oh wow, Revocane, you were quite a character. That was quite an adventure, and I can't wait to go for another adventure. Maybe one day, avenging the death of Doto, Revocane and Nagidal in that fortress, but that will require a strong adventure and strong army of companions to help. Maybe one day we'll do that, maybe we won't, but at least we'll try. And for that and more Dwarf Fortress adventures, join me again on the next video and all the videos after that. And stay safe, be well, take care, and bye bye.